almost zero latency. Most of SWIT monitors have this feature built in.
You're watching CineD, supported by BMH and CVP.
Welcome from BSC Expo 2026. I'm here at the SWIT booth with Chenglong. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm good, thank you. Busy show, right?
Yeah, busy show. Quite a good show. A lot of visitors. Actually.
Also, and it's just the right crowd. I always feel like these small shows have the right cinema crowd. That it's really
crowd. Yeah. Yeah.
So actually today we're talking about a feature of your monitor series that you're very proud of.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm proud to say that our SWIT monitors, most of them, they have zero latency, which means 5 milliseconds delay maximum. So which is perfect for opera houses and theaters and cultural houses.
And that is, you mentioned before we started talking that it's actually something you discovered, which like it's almost like, wow, we didn't know that they're this good, no?
It came from a case study, a project from our partners in Poland. So they have the Baltic Theater in Gdansk in Poland. And they use our monitor, the zero latency features of monitors, to show the gesture of the conductors. Okay. So which means the hand movement of the conductors can be reflected to all the positions in real time, less than 5 milliseconds delay.
Why is that important in the opera house?
Because in opera houses, all the actors and the showmasters and the lighting technicians, they need to adjust the setting and make the performance according to the hand gesture of the conductors.
What just to maybe you know how this traditionally works. I mean, do they usually not use monitors? How do they work with it so far? Because I'm sure, like in the past, it wasn't easy to get zero latency through a monitor.
Well, in the past, it was not so easy, but luckily they found our monitors and they make different tests. So they tested a lot of models of brands and found out our monitor has the best latency.
Ah, interesting. So it really was kind of like we test all of them and then they ended up with your monitors because they're working quite well. But this is, of course, if they're connected with a wire, right?
Yeah, with SDI connection. Yeah, so with a wireless solution, although we have zero latency, but you need to consider the latency from the wireless transmission. So we're maybe not so perfect as a wired solution.
So we cannot actually really demonstrate it here because you have a wireless connection here, but just to get an idea, we can show, of course, but in reality, people will have to actually connect with a wire to see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the monitor series we've reported about before, and I think we've also done videos at trade shows before. But just for those of you of our audience who are not familiar with the highlights of your lineup, maybe you can just give some specs on some of the most recent models.
Okay, so actually all our BMU and BMH series, including the FM series, they have this function built in. So for example, this one, and this is our FM215 HDR monitor, came with a flight case, with a tripod adapter, with the screen protector and 2 additional chipboards, so all included, and with quad view, so 12G SDI, so you can have 4 pictures, and with this zero latency function built in, the pricing is just 2,000 euros roughly. Sometimes with promotion even less, so it's quite affordable.
Cool. And what's the resolution of this?
Resolution is Full HD, but it accepts 4K input, so you can have 4 pictures. Yeah.
And in terms of like color accuracy and being able to like calibrate the monitor.
Well, you can calibrate the monitor with a probe and with automatic calibration, and the color accuracy is great. Yeah, so it's the top league.
Okay, great. And you said also that your smaller monitors that we have behind it are also offer this zero latency feature.
Well, not for every monitor, but most of our monitors larger than 17-inch, they have this function built in. Yeah. So the BMH and BMU and FM series.
Okay. So we're gonna put the exact names of the series, of course, in the article for those of you who are interested. And last but not least, I guess the monitors are already available. Yes. And if you can just, you mentioned the price of this one. Maybe what's the price range of the 2 lines?
The price range of the 2 lines roughly around 1,800 to maximum 4,000 euros. So which is quite affordable. Yeah. So and sometimes even with the BMU series with UHD display and 4x 12G SDI, still quite affordable, 4,000 euros around, more or less. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chenglong.
Thank you.
And have a good rest of the show.
Thank you. Vielen Dank.
Yeah, vielen Dank. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned to CineD for a lot more from BSC Expo 2026. And don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you have a question. I'm sure the guys are happy to answer, and so are we. Thanks.